Hello, I'm Hannah Klawa, a PhD candidate at George Mason University, working under the supervision of Neil Epstein. My research is in the area of commutative ring theory, and my work has largely revolved around questions involving flat overrings. An overring is a ring that is sitting between an integral domain and its field of fractions, and my work specifically has focused on questions related to paranormal and globally paranormal domains, which were first introduced by Epstein and Shapiro. An integral domain is paranormal if every going down overring is flat, and a paranormal domain is globally paranormal if every flat overring is a localization. Paranormality is close to normality, which you can think of as being sort of close to smoothness in the geometric sense, but not as much is known about global paranormality. My work sort of specifically falls under two main topics: the preservation of global paranormality and pullback constructions, and graded analogs of paranormal and globally paranormal domains. Pullbacks are useful in commutative ring theory as a way of constructing counterexamples, and they also provide a way of seeing certain properties that may not hold for a given class of domains that are preserved under a given pullback construction. So, for instance, Epstein-Shapiro looked at a pullback construction, geometrically a gluing of points, that preserves paranormality and global paranormality, but is not integrally closed. My work has involved showing that global paranormality is preserved in an even more general construction than the one they looked at, and also that global paranormality is preserved in a generalization of the classical D plus M construction. So in the pullback diagram that you see here on the slide, the pullback square on the front of the cube is a generalization of the classical D plus M construction, and the pullback in the back is a special case of a result by Fontana that I utilize in my work. Graded rings generalize polynomial rings and arise naturally in algebraic geometry, and my work has involved giving graded analogs of paranormal and globally paranormal domains for graded domains, and also I have looked at some descent questions between a graded domain and its zeroth graded component, and these are analogous of some questions that were looked at by Dumitrescu and Ronnie, and also by McCarty and Weston, considering the descent of paranormality in polynomial rings. Part of my work has also involved giving a graded version of a theorem of Richmond's that's related to flat overrings, which has proved useful when working with flat graded overrings. Lastly, I am also interested in math education, and I have co-written an educational research article with a group of graduate students and faculty at George Mason University, reflecting on the implementation of a graduate learning assistant program that was designed to facilitate active learning in graduate math classes. If you're interested in hearing any more about my research, I'd be happy to hear from you. My email is hklawa@gmu.edu.